Bob. Is it working? Microphone. Should be working. It is working. Alright. Alright. So the on schedule, as per usual in the last few days. Oh, excuse me. DanganronpaAnother. The last chapter of DanganronpaAnother. The game is almost over. And I'm considering, should I start the next sequel? The sequel. Straight up, or do I check? Let me do this quick research real quick. Do a little bit of a research real quick. Danganronpa. No. What is the name of the lady? Is her name? Shut up. Shut up. Sorry, but be quiet. Project Eden. Then Rompa Project Eden. Eden's Garden by Project Eden. Eden's Garden. Ichigo. Is it a full game? Project Eden's Garden is a non-profit Danganronpa fan game taking a formula of the modern mystery video game and applying it to an entirely new world with new characters and stories to tell. This is a small project that is dedicated to rare art, magic, and what is inspired by it. Without taking any other responsible, we do appreciate the shared responsibility with everyone you know. Keep track for updates, community events, and even more. But this is a full game or is chapter based? Chapter 0. Oh, okay. I guess it is chapter based. A lot of people are happy for this. Okay, so the next, after finishing Eden's Garden, Eden's Garden. After finishing DanganronpaAnother, I'm gonna check chapter 0 of Eden's Garden. And then I'm gonna do the sequel. But I'm gonna take a little bit of a break of the Danganronpa games, see if I can find something, again, something smaller, at least for 1 week to play on the this late nights scheduling. And what else to say? Not a lot to say. I am looking to fix my internet. Like, I found out that my internet provider, not that he been scamming me, he hasn't been scamming me. It's just that it is an old service that we thought was up to par with the actual service nowadays. But not only is it slower, it is also, not only is it slower, it is also charging full price for a faster internet service. I'm just like, oh, do you guys know about this? And they're like, yeah, we just don't have resources for a fast internet resources, not clients. We are actually looking to integrate ourselves with another company. If you guys want to quit, it's totally fine. They're like, okay, we're gonna quit. So now we are looking for the family, people in a house. Looking for a new internet provider, which isn't difficult. There is news here and there. Okay, that's another first world problems. That's another my problems. Let's go for the game. Alright, set up over here. How do I do this again? Come on, there we go. Ow, 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 ow. I always forget how loud this is. Jesus. Okay, beginning of chapter 6. What happened in the last chapter? A quick little recap. As always. As always. Kurokawa's dead. How do I put this? It's kinda like how it ended the 5th chapter on the first game. But again, spoilers for the first game. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. We, the protagonists, kinda go in an alibi dispute with Kirigiri. Well, like, we kinda defending ourselves because we're not the culprits, but then we kinda have to defend Kirigiri because she's also not the culprit. Even though, like, if she's not the culprit, we are the culprits and we're gonna die. But if we die, we're dead. And if we don't die, Kirigiri dies. And we get a bad ending. We don't want that. It's kind of like that. Except that we are 100% out of the loop. Like, we are the others. We are... in this game, instead of being Makoto and Kirigiri discussing, we are the others. Just like trying to find out who did it, and then the guilt start being thrown on us by Kurokawa, and then we start attacking Kurokawa, and Kurokawa say like, no, I didn't do it, but like she doesn't, there is no way she can defend herself, and there is no way we can defend her because we don't know anything. And then there is a reveal of who the mastermind is, and it is Kaede. The mastermind is Kaede, the ultimate mate. And now that I notice, my thumbnail, when I first made the thumbnail, I just had like Yuki Maeda and Kaede, whatever her name is. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have two faces, like, okay, it is smiling and Yuki is smiling. Okay, I'm gonna have my face on distress and on top of Yuki, and my face with a maniacal smile on top of Kaede. I didn't, like, it wasn't on purpose. It was not on purpose. What matters is, we're under the 6th chapter, we know who the mastermind is, Kurokawa is dead, Tsurugi is back awake, the ultimate inventor, Yamato, is also dead. He died on the 5th case. 5th case that ended without a conclusion, quote unquote. It's just Monokuma saying like, oh, we need to kill Kurokawa. And Kurokawa is not dead. Not even her execution happened properly. It was rushed. What matters is that it was super rushed. Anyway, it'll be easy to follow if I continue. Will you continue? You're gonna bug out? That? Eta. Oh, okay. Who's calling me? Maeda. Oh, we're in class. Seriously, it's almost time for school. Why are you doing sleeping? Your teacher will be here very soon, so get up. By the way, you often doze after in class, right? You came to whole speak with good luck, so you should try more harder, don't you think so? What is this? What are you talking about? It's a classroom. No, it's a memory. Kind of. It's a dream. It's a dream of a memory. Which it isn't that hard, actually, to be a dream of a memory. The interpretation of dreams is that they are jumbled up memories that our brain is trying to organize. But this is a living memory. So, it is a step forward of a dream. I might have had a nightmare in your sleep too. I might laugh a little, sorry. But don't worry, Maeda is strong, because you're a big man. Keep your chin up. I never made a voice for her. Mikako, lower your voice. I'll be so loud all the time. Sorry, Mikako's yelling. Anyway, Maeda, are you okay? Haruhiko wants to play with the group today. What? Why would you? But Maeda rarely hangs out with us, and is all alone. that and you have a very lonely expression. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not a good to force you. It's not a... No? It's not so good to force yourself too much. But if you change your mind, please tell me. There's no problem even if I join later, okay? By the way, Yamada comes late. What's going on at Hazu's funeral? It's been 2 weeks already. You didn't hear anything, Maida? Probably not. Well, there's no choice but to wait. The TJ seems to be late too. Maida, would you like some cream bread? I have one left. Don't want it? Well, that's a ruthless guy. Tell me when you're hungry, I'll give it to you. You can't sleep again. I have to remake all of their voices. And I only remember 2. Maybe 3, maybe 4. Hey Dad, are the things you wore the last time roughly shorted out? Yes, I know. Then I'll go there this weekend. This time I... Maida? It's just a friend I was talking to. Dad, just wait for me. What's up? You're looking everywhere now. It's okay, just a normal conversation with my father who I call 3 times a day. Also, didn't you hate us? Well, I want to be your friend, but there's no ways that... Anyway, I'm on a call now, so I'll see you later. If it's okay with you, we can go together later and play with the others. Really? No, I like you, but still, a surprise for you to talk to me. Let's go later and have time later. Maida? Surprising. Isn't it unusual for you to approach us, others first? No, there's nothing wrong with that. Because communication is free for everyone. I'm not in a position to talk like that. So, you wish to speak to me? Is that so? It doesn't matter. Say, Maida. I'm wondering, but is there something you're worried about? Perhaps you feel anxiety about the future to come, and hesitation in your own minds and hearts. No, rather than hesitation, indifference. Well, it's nothing. I'm just guessing your minds, there's no basis for it. Just my own interpretation. Maida, I don't know how to say this, but how about showing a little more interest in the others? I'm not good at socializing either, but I'm trying to overcome this. I plan to attend today's meeting. My apologies. I must have sounded like a servant to you. We're not even close friends. I have no interest in forcing you, so do what you feel is right. Maida, what's wrong? Me? I was trying to contact Kizaragi, but I can't seem to reach him either. But it shouldn't be a major concern. I don't think I should be worried over anything. Just that, if he doesn't come back, it's difficult to play chess like this. I want to win at least once against him. Well, what happened? It's hard for you to say anything. Today something is different in your expression. Is that so? I'm glad it's not a big deal. Maida, you, me... Do you hate your classmates? I think it's selfish to say this, but I really like you guys. Because I've changed since I met you all, so much that it could be a turning point in my life. It's laughable, really, and I may be selfish, but I hope everyone gets along well. Even if we continue to have fun and get older. No, sorry for suddenly saying this. Still, Maida, you're not being honest with yourself, aren't you? It always looks sad.
Thanks for the sub!
Oh. Hello, thanks for subbing. Oh, I finally got the message. Thank you. Hi Yuki, what's up? Want to play together? That's the case, we should tell the others right away. Oh, by the way, there's a delicious shortcake house in front of the station. That's not it? Well, it's a shame. Would have been... Another sub, thank you. Would have been fun to play with Yuki. Do you want some cream puffs? If you are subbing and unsubbing, just to hear the sound, stop it. Do you want any? Why not, stupid? What? You have something to say? Then don't speak. I have something to think about right now. Okay. So how many voices do I still have? Still have 1, 2, 3 voices. And then I'm out of ammo. Giga, lend me some money. What? What's this out of the blue? Okay, I have one more voice. I forgot his voice got... I want to change my phone. I need to buy some clothes and buy a new bag too. Somebody just lent you the other day and haven't returned yet. Was that just a gift? What? Whether this world you could consider someone who gives you over 100,000 yen. Your dad got a gift, go scram. Can't let you any more until you give it back. What? You salty bastard, you're a jerk who earns millions, not a few thousands. Maida? What's going on? Don't really ignore my calls. It's just fine. Maida, look at me and lend me some money. 15,000 should be enough. Since you have enough money, it doesn't really matter to you, right? You don't have Vita, that's no fun. Well, since it's kinda bullying, I won't force you. What do I do? If you don't buy the new product soon, others from my age will post the bag on their own blogs. Just a kind of Kyoka. No, I feel self asking too much. Might is still here. Well, I haven't talked much with you. But it's sometimes if you're bored. Sometimes if you're bored, you can talk to Maida. It looks quite sad. So I'll make you cute if you like that too. Just stop it. Okay. I gotta stop making voices and starting to preach. How about saying my brother Keisuke gave me 2 movie tickets? For real? Thank you. When we should say your greetings? Greetings, Kabazing, I'm already trying to put that plan into action. What? You idiot, that's not what I mean. It's not that I hate it, of course, but that's not what I mean now. And I don't have a voice for her. You know how annoying you are right now. Yuki, Satsuki visible today. No, you always ignore Satsuki, so Yuki doesn't see me at all. Still, what's wrong? If you ignored again, Satsuki become a ghost too. Yeah, move. Thank you. Wait, that... this it. Why'd you do that here? What? It's Koba's fault. Shut up. I'm done. What is this couple game? It's a couple crushing game. Actually, it's only both that don't look much like a couple at all. Maida? Do you need something? It's nothing. Well, if it doesn't matter much. Hey, can I ask you a question? If you have time after today, would you like to play together? Almost everyone will come. Tell me something. Am I the only one who's awkward now? Why you want to speak to me? Wow, with the sun rising in the west tomorrow. Say, Maida, why do you always avoid us? I don't know what everyone thinks, but Maida looks like you're suffering in my eyes. Yeah, it's difficult to say something like this all of a sudden, but it would be nice to talk with everyone someday. They'll make it the amusement park. Do you like amusement parks? No response, huh? Let me check something real quick. Got curious over one little thing. Yeah. Let me go to Streamlabs real quick. Because I may have said something that I didn't need to. Channel servers have changed. Okay, I don't really care about that.
Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub.
It loops. Okay. Actually loops. The sound actually loops. I don't know why. Do I have twice the sound? What's going on? I don't. Okay, sorry for saying that I pressed it twice. For some reason, I have it playing twice for me. Sorry about that. Let me go back to OBS. Guys, boring. Why is it a teacher here yet? Oh wait, what are you doing here so suddenly? What is your name again? I see him either. Has some business. Weird guy. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I didn't say much, but I'm bored right now, so I asked her to chat with me. Check this out. The other day, netizens' reaction to the goal video I scored in the Youth National evaluation match in the last game. He's a Japanese mess in a way. Hey, say something. No funny guy. No wonder you don't have friends. But whatever. Since we're classmates, I need to remain friendly. You can even play soccer together sometimes. My throat is tired. How was her voice? Wow, seriously, how did you get hurt like this? Sorry, a little conflict with the students in the preparation department. Again? Why is it like this? See, I'm nervous because the demo activities have been intensely just default female voice. You should try to be careful. Sorry, I'll be careful. Yuki, do you want to speak to me? Sorry, I think this is actually the first time Yuki spoke to me. So what happens? I have to treat Kakeru's leg first, so if it's short. It's nothing special? Okay. Hey Yuki. I told you when we first met, but if I ever get hurt, please tell me. Because you're my classmate too. What about this guy? Kanata, a little bit softer. Cannot. Be patient even if it hurts a little. Bacteria could get in. I hate being sick. Maida, what's the matter? Hey Kakeru, don't be shy. Sorry? Maida suddenly spoke to me. I was so surprised. So, do you have something to say? We didn't talk much. But hey, I'm smiling like this, so feel free to ask anything. In this room? It's no big deal, but just some students from the preparatory department. My series seems to be having some troubles with his preparatory department's students, so I tried to mediate by stopping them a little bit slower. Anyway, you be careful too, Maida. You've been sloppy lately. That and I'm glad to talk to me. Maida hardly ever talks to any of us. You can talk to me anytime you wish. Sure. What's wrong, Maida-kun? It's a big deal. I feel like the demo is getting serious. I am Sama, are you okay? Sama. I'm fine, am I that obvious? It's true I'm getting worse. Recently even the use of the playground has been banned to me. It's really hard for me not to be able to run. That is an indoor gym, right? It's okay, but I am Sama, I'll be with you. It's fine. I have an appointment with Kobashikawa and the others today, so please ask me tomorrow after school. I haven't moved for a while, and my muscles are getting stiff. By the way, Akane, what's up with those respectful words and Ayame-sama? It's really uncomfortable every time I hear it, with friends. Sorry. As much as this can be seen as a burden, then I'll try harder to be conscious about it. You don't have to overdo it. I'm sorry on my side. Please do as you feel comfortable. Maida? Since when you've been here? I didn't notice at all. I'm sorry, did you have something to say? It's not that. Maybe just upset that I ignored you. It often happens. I'm sorry. Oh. Maida-sama, if this is the case, there are things that you shouldn't do no matter what, and if you find yourself in a situation where you must do it, what would Maida-sama do? If it were me. Mouse was in the way. Chapter 0. One day in the classroom. What? I really don't know what's going on anymore. Want to save the data until now? Sure. Huh? A dream? What is going on? Everyone who died. More than that, why was I sleeping? I recall it was... What? It was her. The class trial in the murder case of Kizaragi ended in an incomprehensible way. Just before Kurokawa was to be chosen as the culprit, she executed herself. But then Kinjo, who suffered a head injury, broke into the courtroom. He remembered everything and told us the mastermind of all this was... the mastermind. Out of everyone else. Why? Akane. Oh. Did you call me? What? Oh my, Maida-sama, there's no need to be so surprised. You are... Why are you showing up in my bed? You don't remember? Oh dear. Maida-sama forcibly dragged me into the bed last night. We went to sleep. Thanks to you, it was hot last night. What a ridiculous joke. Well, it's like I said, I'm joking. Maida-sama suddenly passed out at the end of the class trial. Passed out? Why am I keep bumping the microphone? Kinjo-sama revealed the true identity while holding his pants nicely, so the shock was so immense that you hit the floor. You know, I was a little sassy. Identity? Got caught up in this girl's space without knowing it. I remember clearly now. This girl in front of my eyes is... the ultimate despair Akane Taira. Ugh. You just woke up and you still don't understand the situation. I can tell you over and over again until you get used to it. The mastermind of everything, Akane Taira! Stop it. The mastermind of everything, Akane Taira! I told you to stop. You witch and oh, what? There's no way they're the same person. Ah, okay. Akane. I've been so strong with you by my side. Akane Taira who became my hope. There is no one else. What? Because it's the real me. That Maida-sama knew. That stupidly bright one, and all those reactions and emotions were all fake. This is Akane Taira. Yeah. In fact, you know it too. Don't you remember? Damn it. Damn you! And he runs. He doesn't. Well, even if you don't like it, you'll find out soon. this talk is over. Come on. Do some workouts when you're ready. Since Maida-sama passed out and blew 1 day away. A day? Didn't I told you yesterday? I gave you a chance. I prepared the stage where you can try your last struggle. But since Maida-sama was in a fainted condition, we can proceed. So I was hiding in your bed until you woke up. Don't be funny. I can't still believe that you are Akane. Just stop this. I'm too lazy to explain. Please go to the dining hall and talk to the others. I have something to prepare. Wait, what? Huh? She just hops away. What kind of movement? She's not human. Why? There's no way a woman like that is Akane. Even though Akane is not with us anymore. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? There is also that dream. There have been several times that I've realized that I've been getting nightmares while staying here for the past few weeks, but unlike the past, I had forgotten right away. I vividly remember the dream I had just moments ago. It can't be. No, this is just overthinking. Let's go to the dining hall first. Akane... No, according to that strange woman, everyone is at the dining hall. No, I'm moving. Select 1. Everyone? Oh. Can I get inside? No, I can't. Alright. When you say everyone. Okay. One quick second. Okay, I can't. Never mind. Hello, everyone. Maida, you're here. Been sleeping all day, seriously. Thank God. Are you alright now? I'm doing roughly. More worried about you than me, Kinjo. Why did you take off your bandages? Can you even move like that? I don't even know what the hell happens. Akane is... She's... Calm down. You still don't know what happened. Since you passed out, Akane Tara hasn't done anything, saying that it should be fair that everyone needs to be awake. And Kinjo also said he didn't want to explain this twice, so he said we should wait until Maida wakes up. Sorry. I don't have to worry about my body. I don't know... It is so bad today, hold on. I don't know why, but it's fine. Are you going to sit down first? Maida's finally awake, and there are so many things I have to tell you guys. I can finally get a proper explanation. Now then, Kinjo, come on, tell us. You said your memories have returned, didn't you? These memories have come back. Yeah. What can I say is... It's an unbelievable story. The 7... That number is so speaking freshmen are... Somehow, all 16 of us were caught up in an incident related to our memories. And that means... What Makoto said is true. Now that we're here, there is nothing to be surprised about. But I still am. But Makoto said... Makoto, did you know that we lost our memories? It was a guess, but I thought there was a high probability that would be the case. Because there were so many clues of it. True. What is that expression? Also you, were you the kind of guy who could laugh like that? I don't think Makoto would ever hear me say that. Well, I might have done it at the time, when our admissions was given. So, what are you talking about to be more specific? If Makoto gets it in advance, the story goes fast. Apart from amnesia, the thing you guys are most curious about is, before we lost our memories, how many memories were lost? What kind of memories were lost? That's what I mean. Yes, To be honest, the last memory I had before entering Hope's Academy was when we all gathered in front of the door and Shadow's useless self-introductions. Since then, we all at once felt dizzy, and then we woke up, but we were already at Hope's Academy. No, we were in this unknown building. From here is guesswork. Is that unknown vertigo just the aftermath of amnesia? You mean that we are already... Blah. It really is bad today. That's what happens when you do 2 live streams in a single day. You mean that we already lost our memories since the moment we lost consciousness in that hallway? I believe so too. The entrance before I lost consciousness was the beginning of Hope's Peak that we knew. But maybe we've been already in contact with the mastermind before this. What? How much? People look different. They look different. Hey, what now? While we're talking, you suddenly shut your mouth. Don't tell me you don't remember anything now. No, I'll tell you. Everything I remember, including the amnesia. But before that, I have a favor to ask of you. A favor? Each one of you right now will hit me. Huh? Are you okay? Did a bullet hit a wrong place? No, I'm serious here. You guys have to hit me. Kinjo is crazy again. Are you for real now? If you want to get hit, I'll hit you as many times as you want. But at least let me ask you why. Because I have to make an atonement. Atonement has come. It's that stuff again. No, wait. I don't mean to commit that act again. Look, I don't even have a pistol. Pistol. Do you think I'll do something stupid like that again? Pistol, not pistol. It's not a dig. Kinjo, that means after losing your memory, do you still remember what happened? That's right. I remember everything. To protect everyone. What I did to you guys under that false pretext. What I did to our friends who committed the murders. But now that I've come to regret it, nothing will change. You must move forward with hope. So this will be the last atonement for myself. Now, even for the friends who have died because of me, you're gonna beat me. What kind of nonsense logic is that? Besides beating up Kinjo, that's too much for me. No, you can. You have it. The feeling of exploding anger that has accumulated towards me during all this time. You have to do this. I can't let you go. I can't let go of my stupid self while I have my memories lost. So this is the only way we feel relieved, right? Yeah, of course. I know that this is not enough. Besides, a few days ago, isn't that Now, we good? Nakaru. Oh, he's bleeding. Yeah. Nakaru, you're quite different from a feeling of being beaten. It's spicy. That's for granted. You told me to explode the feelings I had accumulated for you. When you came with that pistol, you really meant it when you said something like this. What did you say? It's nothing, so shut up. Then Yuki and Teria, please do it. Please do it. Kinjo, but there's no way I can hit you. Please. I've been a bad person to all of you until now. No, to be honest, it would be rude to ask this now. I want you to do this. Especially you, Yuki. After being shot in the head, in my dreary consciousness, I heard you calling for me. And the words you said to me, I'm feeling them right now, so let me know how you felt at the time. If you could go back in time, what would you do? If I go back at that time, It's true. At that time, I really felt like Kinjo was about to die. My dear friend was about to die right in front of me, and I couldn't do anything, feeling helplessly. He was really lucky. Kinjo was unharmed, but if Kinjo had died in the end, I... Yuki. Just decked him right in the face. I'm sorry, Kinjo. But I did it, didn't I? If I could go back to that time, if you really want to go back when you did that, or if you will ever do it again, I'll hit you twice as hard or 3 times harder, and I stop you from doing that. Yuki. I told you to explode your anger against me, but you exploded your anger against yourself. What? No, it's okay. Thank you. Thanks to Yuki, my eyes have been opened even more. Now lastly, Teria, please. I have to do it. Thank you all for hitting me. I don't think it's just clean up my faults, but I'm still refreshed. No progress, seriously. It's the same why there is a gunshot at a meeting. It's really annoying to keep making a fuss of your own mistakes, isn't it? Well, unlike the last time when I was your desperation, I still felt your will in this one. Thank you for accepting my unreasonable request. Unreasonable. Hey, are you really Kinjo? I feel like that. You're asking us to beat you. This is so different and the word doesn't even fit for it. But a word, Different. If you say that, it could be. At least I'll think of criminal absence. I enter Hope Speak Academy. If the memories of my school life are removed, then I am who I was before I met any of you guys. So this is the me you see after my school life. It is a remarkable difference. Memories of school life. And that was my guess too. The memories we lost are the memories of our school life. We already spent a considerable amount of time after entering Hope Speak Academy. That day something caused us to lose all our memories after the entrance ceremony. You guys, since when did you find out? At least when I was in the ballroom, there didn't seem to be any clues about it. Not too long ago, Kinjo, Mekuru told us about you fainted. Mekuru told us after you fainted in a class trial. Let's continue where we left off before this obvious story, about people being different. What do you mean by that? As I mentioned before, I grew up meeting you at Hope Speak Academy. It was quite different for me at the time of admission. Not just me. In 79th classroom, there were a lot of kids who each had a bad past or wrong values. And there were also a lot of people who were bad at socializing, including me. However, when most of us were in a similar circumstance, we helped each other, gave each other trust, and we lived together, so most of the guys would have grown up and opened their hearts to everyone. So what? Talk about the conclusion. What does that have to do with being with the mastermind? Hold on, in order to bring different people together in such a ruthless way. He was always at the center of it. Yamato Kisaragi. Kisaragi? That guy was also a classmate. Now, in retrospect, you mentioned his name when you entered the courtroom yesterday. Now you understand. What is unnatural about that self-introduction that you thought was the last memory you had before being here? When the self-introduction happened, Kisaragi was not there. Then what? The memory was manipulated. Now then, what was our last memory? It is hard to see that as a manipulation. What else would it be then? It's for the fact that Kisaragi was there when I first introduced myself in my memory. It also coincides with the fact that the teachers were late and introduced ourselves while waiting. Crucially, the conversation I had with you guys during self-introduction also coincides, with a few exceptions. By how much people were different. For example, Kurokawa. I want to ask you guys now who don't have any memories of our school life. Would you believe if Kurokawa actually had a louder and more cheerful personality than Satsuki and Kyoka? Nope. That woman? I don't believe it. Even if I went to sleep, I can imagine it. Mikako was originally like that. She was a lively mood. She was a lively mood maker than rival Haruhiko. Rival? You're kidding me, right? Wait. Then that was probably... It's true. I couldn't believe it after my memory came back. Why did such a bright and lively girl change like that? That girl in my memory from the time she introduced herself, she already had a dark aura, but Joy seemed a miserable woman. Didn't she just grow tired playing with others? That's probably not the case. She'd been so shoddy ever since the time she introduced herself. It was a very memorable moment. Wait a minute. But at the time of the self-introduction, I remember, Kinjo, you also spoke with this silent Kurokawa, right? It's also possible that we were played by the mastermind at the time. No way. That self-introduction was also fake. I don't know exactly, but from my point of view, when my memory returns, I felt that there was a similar number 2 self-introduction. When I woke up in my room a while ago, somehow the strange woman was with me. She said that this is the real me. Strange woman? Akane Taira? You spoke to her in the end. This girl is also different from how she looked at the school after being with us. The woman gave everyone her name and treated them with respect. Disrespect, I would say that. That sudden change of that girl wasn't her personality. It's just that her original self came. Yeah, no matter how many times I try, it's not enough. I don't know if she was acting or something else, but they've been pretending to play tricks on us while lost our memories. Owl was just an act? Yeah, I kind of know so far. Because this is the real me. The one mind I knew. That stupidly bright one, and now those reactions were all fake. It can't be. Hold up. Was I really acting? There was one hypothesis, but I think it's possible that the mastermind erased their own memories like us. Erasing one's memory. Indeed, that is certainly a possibility, but I think that's unlikely. If that happens, not only will the sense of purpose disappears, but our girl's fortitude, the ultimate despair, to use such a reckless method. If he was acting, when you pointed out the mastermind, she continued to deny it, right? It's suspicious that she screamed as soon as she heard the words ultimate despair, that she dared reveal her identity. I'm also concerned about that Monokuma said, you have returned. I don't know anymore. Akane, who even promised to defeat the mastermind together, all of us. Calm down. It's not a memory loss that matters now. This is just a tool used against us for the mastermind's purposes. The real deal is to defeat the masterminds and get out of here. His voice is so... Why did I make his voice so low? That's why I'm getting problems. Or are you going to win? There's also Monokuma on the mastermind's side. To win, we need strength. To gain strength, we first need knowledge. There are things I need to tell you guys first. The greatest and worst desperate event in human history, and The one that is always have to be in a Danganronpa game, no matter who makes it. Junko Enoshima. It is always Junko Enoshima. Junko Enoshima. That thing of human history. The newspaper might have found on the 5th floor. Explain it. The worst and most desperate event in human history. That's it. You. Jeez. Kinja-sama, if you talk that far, you're out. That wouldn't be fun now, would it? What that move? Back bumbling? Shut up, you rotten criminal girl. Why do I have the right to restrict my actions? If you wanna ride, there is one. Monokuma-sama. Yahoo, did you call me? Now don't forget, I'm the owner of this place right now, you got it? I can turn you all into a beehive just by giving orders to Monokuma-sama here. Surveillance camera. Yeah, your life is a lantern in front of the winds, you better not disobey. Monokuma-sama, now that your business is over, disappear. What's the code treatment? Monokuma-sama is a little hurt. In that regard, it's no fun if Kinja-sama says useless things, so I'll put a ban on Kinja-sama's from now on. Why? No big deal. Until the final class trial is held in a little while, you just have to not disclose the truth that Kinja-sama knows to the others. A class trial? You just say class trial. We have to do a class trial. You bastard. I don't know what you're trying to do. We're going to block our own information. What are you talking about? It's the opposite. I give you the time to investigate since the last class trial will be held. And we leave enough clues. And leave you enough clues. And you leave enough clues. Because it's not really interesting to hear it from Kinja-sama's before this. Honestly, what's with that? Kinja-sama's memory came back. This was very unexpected. Whatever the case, looks like you really are the mastermind. So what is this last class trial? Are you going to have us kill each other again? I won't do that. Didn't I tell you, the murder class trial has already over. From here on out is the bonus stage. I'm only fulfilling the promise I made with that person. It's already over for you guys. I don't know what you're saying at all, but I got a bad feeling about it, that's what I say. So what's the conclusion? What are you going to do? Well, shall we give it a try? Okay, from now on, I'll open all the locked areas in this place. What now? And I'll put a lot of clues here and there. Please do your best to investigate and prepare for the upcoming class trial. Investigation. An investigation for what? There hasn't been a murder, so you want us to find out about the memories then? The truth of all the events. You always wonder, right? Please find out all and tell me the truth about this murderous class trial. What? If you can figure out the truth behind all the incidents, and if it is the correct answer, I'll get everyone out of here safely. It's not really true. However, if you make the wrong reasoning or you can't give an answer, well, at this point, even if I don't tell you, we will know, right? Is that all? Are we really letting this out? If it's just that, then no problem. We have Kinjo who has regained his memories. There, hold on a minute. You're so confident. As this is a class trial, the evaluation will be fair. If you look carefully at the clues I've prepared, there's a good chance that you'll win. So from now on, please start the investigation for the class trial. See you at the court later. Wait, stay put. Is the truth of all the incidents only to investigate the essential incidents that we are in? Yes, but what does that question mean? What will happen to Yamato Kizaragi that Mikako Kurokawa's true? The last murder case involving those guys was strange to anyone. The murder weapon was unknown, the class trial ended abruptly, and the execution was cut short. What is the mystery regarding that case? Shouldn't that point be explored? Me. Makura-sama too. Do you really care so much about that case? It's because I didn't have any conviction. I didn't understand it. Just as I said before, a class trial that is held with fairness seemed to be completely twisted. We can't say for certain if the culprit was Mikako Kurokawa. Huh? Of course the culprit is Monokuma. What? Monokuma-sama must be one who incapacitated the two people with the gas. Monokuma-sama must be the one who exploded Kisaragi-sama's chest. Monokuma-sama did things such as moving the paralyzed Kurokawa-sama to his liking, moving the blood around and making her pick up the kitchen knife. Are you serious? In addition, everything else, such as hanging the bed sheets in the ballroom and opening the private room, etc., was performed by Monokuma-sama. The culprit is him. What? Don't mess with me. No, I don't know for sure, but wanna see it? Then let me ask you, Monokuma-sama. Did you call me? Last time you told me to leave earlier. Monokuma-sama, was it you who killed Kisaragi? Huh? Was I caught? What? I thought so. In fact, the alibis itself were so perfect, it was impossible to commit a crime unless at teleport. No, to be precise, it's a little bit different for me. It was something like that anyway. I don't know what you mean since it happened after I passed out. But one thing is for certain, Monokuma, you broke the rules. No, I mean, it's not exactly me. Whether you kill him or not, it's certain that you blame the innocent Kurokawa. Am I wrong? That's true. That was unavoidable. I don't know. Don't worry about it, it's done and over. Do you see now? Monokuma did it. What the hell was that class trial for? Actually, I don't know the details myself, because Monokuma-sama did it on his own. But I'm tired of resolving the events that happened to the last champion. Again, aren't you? What the hell do you mean, champion? Don't make weird words. And Monokuma did what he wanted. After all, you're saying that Monokuma is really an artificial intelligence doll. Well, I've prepared several clues including that, so try your best to investigate. For real this time. Wait a minute. Mina-sama, what else? I want to start with it. Are you really a Kanetaira? Yuki. Yes, I am a Kanetaira. You know that not being aware of this is an escape from reality. Nothing more and nothing less, right? Please make a wise judgment. Well then, shall we really start? Ninja-sama, please remain silent until the trial begins. I really hope we find the truth. She's so weird. Damn it. Akane. Yuki, come to your senses. That's no longer the Akane tyrant that you knew. This must have been her true form. You're kidding me. You're just going to throw it away without even giving a proper conclusion. Fine, that's it. Even when it comes to this, I'll reveal the truth. Still, they keep us alive and give us a chance like this. Looks like they've been looking into it for a while. But I'm certain we can do this. Like it or not, the time has come to put an end to this terrible nightmare. Let's go. We have no choice but to do it. We have no choice. None. Just like when we examined Maki's body. Just like when we were investigating Tomori's body. Just like when we were investigating the bodies of Yamaguchi and Inori. Just like when I saw Haruhiko's body. Just like when we had to seek Izanagi's body. It is not a matter of wanting or not want to. It's the only thing you have to do. The fatigue that we don't know why. The fatigue that we don't know why we are given a chance. The fatigue that we don't know why are we given a chance. The fatigue that we don't know why are we given a... What is this sentence? Alright. The unending anxiety about whether we can really know the truth or not. A vague sense of fear that comes from being at the crossroads of life and death again. But right now, I feel the biggest emotion. The feeling of being betrayed by someone you loved. No, the feeling of despair that comes through losing someone important to me. And rage. Dear Jesus. I'll do it. I'll finish everything. The betrayal, despair, and anger mixed with grief and sadness. As if drowning in curiosity, my reason began to step out and put an end to this academy of despair. Chapter 6. Another Despair Academy, Together Forever. Oh, sorry about that. What is... There it is. Okay, just leave it in a visible space. I'm hugging a water bottle. I think everyone went to investigate. Let's hurry up too. Akane. Now, according to the words of the masterminds, other places that have been locked up until now were opened. If it's a place that has been locked up until now, the information processing room and the headmaster's office on the 4th floor, the locked room at the end of the 5th floor, and finally the 2nd floor student dormitory. They wouldn't have opened the entrance to the front door, so the exception is there. Would they not? In any case, the only way to escape from this nightmare is to uncover the truth. Let's do our best to investigate, entrusting yourself with boiling rage. Investigation. Alright. Game plan. I spoke about this last stream. I spoke about this earlier today. But the idea is that I'm gonna be dividing this chapter, as always, in 2 parts. The investigation is gonna take a lot of time. I don't know how long it's gonna take. But it follows the usual formula. Let's go this way. Should be the 2nd floor dormitories. It follows the usual formula of... Let me talk. But Danganronpa game. It's gonna be at least 2 or 3 hours of story and discussion during the investigation, of a lot of things being found out, together with the earlier cutscene that's been already 1 hour and 5 minutes. So maybe 2 more hours. And then the class trial that is going to be the longest of the whole game. So I'm saying at least 3 or 4 hours. I'm just saying that the class trial is going to be the last stream, the next stream. Just to save myself from fatigue. Moving on. This is the 2nd floor dormitory. Without any decoration, it's pretty normal. Come to think of it, the 2nd floor dormitory was the closest, but I didn't pay much attention to it. It was an unknown space that was locked until the 5th floor of the 2nd of the school side was opened. I'm sure there must be clues here. Let's investigate. Yuki, wait. Who said that? Kinjo. Excuse me. You were here. I was looking for you. For me? What for? I had something to ask Yuki. Is it okay now? Yeah, I don't mind. Yuki, I couldn't tell you this before because it was in front of everyone. Actually, like Kurokawa, there was one more person who had a different personality as of now. Really? Who was it? It was you. What? For me, when my memories came back, Yuki used to be really cold before this happened. Of course, this doesn't mean that you weren't cooperative or that you were ruthless. Somehow I felt like you were trying to build a wall when dealing with other people. Wait a second, what are you saying? Of course, there may have been times when I was a little shy at first, but I was rather communicative since the beginning. That's why I'm asking this. Are you really Yuki Maeda? What are you talking about, Kinjo? If I'm not Yuki Maeda, then who the hell am I? The Yuki I know from school never felt like this. To be honest, we never even spoke in months. But Yuki, after joining this place, is different. It wasn't just once or twice he tried to support me when I was wrong. That's why I want to ask, which is the real Yuki? The real me? Because this is the real me. That might have someone new. That stupidly bright one, and all those reactions and emotions were all fake. A fake? No way. I'm Yuki Maeda. This hasn't changed ever since I was born. Kinjo, why are you talking like this? I'm sorry, Yuki. I didn't mean to confuse you. Even saying something like this will produce more mysteries than answers. But that is because I want to believe in you this much. In today's Yuki Maeda, regardless of why you changed or whoever you are, the fact is that now you're alive or dead friends and comrade fighting together remains the same. The fact that you've supported everyone since we came together here doesn't change. So what I mean is, it was my mistake. I want you to forget about it. Sorry I interrupted the investigation. That is fine, but are you allowed to say these things? I mean, Kinjo has a band now. It's a little bit, so no problem. A kind of special permission will be allowed this time. You wicked. What are you here for? Oh my. Well, if don't tell me you like this, Monokuma-sama might say, well, if don't tell me you like this, Monokuma-sama might say cast Salhae, you know. Go to dark. Actually, it's too close that it's so hard to judge, but it was a fun play from Kinjo-sama, so it was a nice feel, thank you. You're noisy. Just looking at your face is painful, so hurry up and leave. Okay. I think you hurt her feelings. Yuki. Damn it! With Akane's face, with Akane's voice. Don't say things like that, damn it! I understand how you feel, but now you have to accept reality. That was Akane Tyrus, true nature. And you really need to forget what I said before. Because that was Yuki from the past. The real Yuki is the one right here now. Let's make sure. Let's defeat the mastermind and get out of here together. Oh, Monokuma. I am Yuki Maeda. Even if my memory disappears, that fact does not change. I am me. Kinjo must have said it because he's worried about me as well. Like Kinjo said, I'll definitely escape from here with my friends. And I'll return to my family. To my family. Why is Monokuma here? Are you rebelling? I would rebel. I would totally want to kick her ass. What? You? Go to the first electrical room. Huh? Go to the first electrical room. Why is it plotting? Third electrical room. Fourth electrical room. Should I follow or should I just do what I want? I can save the game. Oh, it seems to be locked. Alright. So that was the third, and this is the fourth. This is the second, this is the first. Alright. Can check. One check. Won't do anything. Well, nope. Just the elephant? Just the elephant. Okay. The computer is turned on. There's a notepad with clues organized for this computer for each electrical room. You should read them. I think he is kind of rebelling. I mean, if I was thrown under the bus like that, I would totally want to kick our ass. Like, Jesus. Doesn't seem like a trap. I'll take a look. Outline of the 79th freshman at Oak Academy. Oak Academy Scouts, talented ultimate students. Oak Academy Scouts talented ultimate students every year to nurture and research their talents. Generally, a small number of people are selected every year. However, certain incidents occurred after the 78th graders entered the school. This incident took a toll on the survival of Hope Academy, and the Academy's ultimate goal also stopped. In the end, the school side, who could not give up until this point, changed the schedule a bit and rushed to recruit the next freshmen. A few months earlier than usual, and these are the 79th freshmen who entered the same year as the 78th graders. This was a clever intention of Hope Academy to cover up some incidents in the name of a new student. The contents of the file ended here. Oh, hello. You look familiar. Confidential information about Chizuru Kamakura. Hope Academy had an ultimate goal. It studies high school students with numerous talents, in order to bring a superhuman student without talents. In other words, to artificially create the ultimate hope. After a very long research, Hope Academy succeeded in creating ultimate hope and was named as Chizuru Kamakura, named after the founder of the academy. However, the symbol of hope, Chizuru Kamakura, was in an incomplete state, and as certain events occurred, the academy was disappointed that the experiment had failed, but it was almost completed. To further spur this research, in order to pursue perfection, with greed, they accepted new students at an earlier time than usual, and implemented the Chizuru Kamakura project once again. However, despite this ambitious plan, the goal was not achieved due to a greater incident that followed. Because that event caused the Hope Academy, as well as the whole world, to start walking the prelude to collapse. The contents of the file ended here. What is all this? The admission period was adjusted earlier than usual, so I was admitted at the usual time. That is the 79th classroom story. Is this talking about us? Is it true that we entered a different time than other students? It is true. However, the atmosphere was free and unconventional. I didn't pay much attention to the nature of the school. According to this file, it is said that our admission date was adjusted because of some event that happened, and the person presumed to have caused the incident was Chizuru Kamakura, describing the second file. Ultimate hope. What in the world happens? Besides Hope Academy, and the whole world was in danger. It's like what I found in the fifth floor, the greatest and most desperate event in human history. Similar to that. But there is nothing written about that event. This only increases my curiosity. Go to the second electrical room. This guy. He keeps appearing and disappearing. Looks like he's guiding us. But in order to know the truth, I have to move. This backstory may be in the next place. Let's hurry. Okay. I really want Monokuma. to be a friendly little piece during the class trial. Because if you think about it, Monokuma follows two principles. One, never intervene with a class trial. Two, never take part in a class trial unless ultimately necessary. 3. He may hinder or even occult the truth, but at no point Monokuma tells a lie. These 3 rules were broken during a class trial. He lied, he intervenes, he killed. Why though? Was that really him? Really him? If not, he's still lying. It isn't great. The power on the computer is on. It seems like there are files similar to the previous forms open here too. The biggest and most desperate event in the history of Hope Speak Academy. An unprecedented case in which the ultimate hope, Izuru Kamakura, suddenly murdered 13 members of the student council. Just continue. It was clear that this incident would cause a huge blow on Hope Speak Academy, and the academy hid the incident in the end. But by certain students, the incident was spread to the students of Hope Speak Academy without the sons of rumors. This led to a radical demonstration of the reserve department students who were dissatisfied with the treatment, and Hope Speak Academy began to slowly collapse. You can't sound the foul in the here. Reports on the worst and most desperate events in human history. After the biggest and most desperate event in the history of Hope Speak Academy happens, a large-scale protest took place concerning the students of the preparatory departments who found out about it. The behavior gradually turned violent and accelerated the collapse of Hope Speak Academy. It grew out of control, slowly. Numerous desperate incidents accelerated through multiple media were read over and over, but the Hope Speak Academy, as well as the world itself, was about to be engulfed in despair. And at the heart of these unspeakable events were they. They were called Ultimate Despair. The contents of the file ended here. The most desperate incident in the story of Hope Speak Academy. Was this the case committed by the man named Izuru Kamakura? What kind of human was he? The preparatory department, I know it well. They are ordinary students, unlike ultimate students, who are scouted with special talents like us. But they pay huge sums of money in order to receive ordinary classes, so to speak. Ordinary for ordinary people. They are similar to me in that they do not have any special talents, but the way such people enter Hope Speak Academy is through the reserve course, not with ultimate luck, like me. And the greatest and most desperate event in human history. The contents of the newspaper clippings were also true. Before we lost our memories, the incident was caused by the ultimate despair. And Hope Speak, as well as the whole world, fell into crisis. Yeah, now that I think about it, that note I found in the library on the 2nd floor. I know that Sir Hope Speak Academy closed. I heard from Echo that this building may not be Hope Speak Academy. However, apart from that, the real Hope Speak Academy was really closed. When we look at how time has passed since we lost our memories, and this series of desperate events that happened in between, it's not unreasonable that Hope Speak closed its door. But the reason for committing this horrendous thing is the ultimate despair. The ultimate made. No, that's a mistake. The ultimate despair of Kenitaya. Please take care of me, Maida-sama, Kinjo-sama, Mekuru-sama, Otori-sama. All of those incidents. She did all of them? Why? No, better question, how? Even if you have the power to lock us up and make a killing game, can you really destroy the world with just one power? No way. They call themselves Ultimate Despair, right? In plural form. Is it not possible for the Ultimate Despair to be an individual? What the hell does Ultimate Despair mean? If you want to know what's next, go to the third electrical room. We're getting closer to the truth. It feels that way. Biggest and most desperate event in the history of Hope's Peak Academy. The world's most desperate event in human history. The biggest, most tragic event in human history. What was the biggest, most tragic event in human history? What exactly was the biggest, most tragic event in human history? Was just the war and the despair and everyone killing themselves? Was the feeling of despair and betrayal after Hope's Peak Academy just combusted? I know that the most tragic event in Hope's Peak Academy history was the mass killing that happened in one of the classes. And Izuru Kamukura was framed for that. Go watch the anime. But the most tragic event in human history, I don't remember that. I mean, I know what it was. I don't know what the specific. But it's just the world on fire. I know that the remnants of despair had a big part on it. And probably was just everyone killing themselves, like a bunch of assholes. Not this one. Oh, Mekaru. Could you teleport? I'm Mekaru. What? You're here too? By any chance, Mekaru the Monokuma asked you to investigate here and there? Well, that's right. It's not like I'm on a treasure hunt, and I don't like step-by-step information gathering. If it's okay, can we watch it together? You're trying to check the contents of the PC. Go ahead. Mekaru moved her mouse to open the file similar to the previous ones. Ultimate Despair, there she is. The talents nurture of Hope's Peak Academy is hope and the future of humanity. For humanity. However, there were those who used such talents not for hope, but for despair. Okay, I did say on one of the streams that the good character that I really liked from the first game was either Byakuya or Sakura. But the best character of Danganronpa so far, I gotta say that I really like Junko. I don't know, I just like Junko. Go away. That is why the group called Ultimate Despair, which is centered around the original Ultimate Despair Junko Enoshima. She is worshipped like a goddess among Ultimate Despairs, and is the object of longing for all Ultimate Despair students. Contents of the file ended here. Wow, so the Ultimate Despair was a group and not an individual. But even so, how can a single student create an event that can change the world? Also, Mekaru, this person was named Junko Enoshima. That's the name Kinja mentioned. Alright, be silent, there's still a file left. Sorry. Confidential, murder class file. Junko Enoshima, the leader of the Ultimate Despair, prepares some kind of plan to further spur the despair that is eroding the world. For that purpose, they made a murderous class life, by erasing the memories of the Hope's Peak Academy's 78 freshmen, who are recorded as the only surviving ones, and make them kill each other. For the implementation of this plan, Junko Enoshima was mixed with the same class for 4 years and prepared various facilities necessary for the plan. 4 years? 4 years? Was it 4 years? How long was Nagito's, not expulsion? He wasn't expelled, he was suspended. How long was Nagito's suspension? It was 6 months. Nagito's suspension was 6 months. Junko Enoshima arrived a few days before those events. So if we go a few days, then Nagato's suspension, then the tragic events at Hope Speak Academy, then the brainwashing of Class 77, the rise of the Ultimate Despair, "4 years? Nah. Sorry, but I disagree. Also, for this upcoming plan, a worldwide simultaneous broadcast is based on the technology of the Toho Group. The preparations were completed, there was no hole. A perfect plan was executed. If this plan is implemented, the last living creatures were the symbols of hope, killing each other while being revealed to the world. This world will be engulfed in despair even more. The contents of the file ended here. Murder class life. Makoto, this is... How did this happen? Now it's clear that this is live around the world. I mean, the surveillance cameras here, and all of us so far. You fool, that's not it. Look at this. Look at the article. Obviously, we experienced a murder class life. But the target reading in this file is the Hope Speak Academy 78 classroom. That's right, we're the 79th. Then there were more. Are you saying that we are more students other than us living in a murder class besides us? If this plan is carried out, seeing that it is written, it seems that the 78 class are not yet in the same circumstances as us. Before that, there was something strange about the file. The only survivors of Hope Speak. Now come to think of it, what would that mean? We the 79th class are living here now, right? Then what the hell are they talking about? One thing is for sure, a bitch named Junko Enoshima is the source of everything that happened outside. They said that she was the leader of the Ultimate Despair. Then, is the woman who revealed before us is also a subordinate of Junko Enoshima? It's very likely. They said they had an appointment with a certain person in the trial. It's very likely that person they were talking about was named Junko Enoshima. But the only survivors, the 78th class, is at stake. Besides, we can't find out the truth with these fragmented files. If you're curious about what goes next, go to the 4th reticle room. Let's go. Maybe the 4th reticle room has the answer. If you're going, go alone. I need to reread this file again. Alright. Little by little, clues to the situation we're in are sticking out our heads. But there's this worrisome feeling that something is going wrong. Let's just go for it. It seems it's the last electrical room. What clues does this have this time? Oh, it's the Kisaragi, yeah. Kisaragi Foundation X file. This chair sucks, god damn it. The Ultimate Despair students requires enormous technological assistance to carry out their work. No matter how great they were, their abilities were limited in the end. So they once requested assistance for the Kisaragi Foundation, an underground company that does not appear on the surface. Makes sense. Their lack of exposure to the media also played a part in their selection. In addition, the successor of the Foundation was just entering the academy as the ultimate inventor, and in some cases they were going to ask for aid even if he was to be taken hostage. However, somehow the Foundation knew more than expected, and was preparing a countermeasure. In order to receive their aids, they had to suffer huge losses. As a result of judging various gains and losses, we decided to withdraw our hands from them. In the end, the Kisaragi Foundation had nothing to do with the cooperation of the Toho Group, but decided to cut its cents, just in case, its seeds. Ultimate Despair external agents. The ultimate despair was natural, with outstanding talents. It is a group made of students from Hope's Peak Academy. However, in the rare cases, even though they are not students from Hope's Peak, there are agents working outside of Junko Enoshima's eyes. These individuals are called Ultimate Despair external agents. Even if they are not ultimate students from the Academy, by lending their strengths, it helps their plans and take the lead of making the world even more desperate. Among those outside agents, there are those who enter Hope's Peak Academy as freshmen and are no longer outside agents. Even though they became Ultimate Despair, they were ambiguous middle-level executives who were still in the position of an outside agent. Junko Enoshima entrusted a special mission to reinforcement like dummies, who were not part of the original plan, or to people whose life had no longer value to them. Wait a minute. Kisaragi Foundation and the Ultimate Despair external agents. You all suspected that the mastermind was related to the Kisaragi Foundation because this was a building related to the Kisaragis. But according to Kinjo, Yamato Kisaragi was also a classmate in the 79 class like us. And the contents of the file I'm reading now, at first glance, it seems that this is not the mastermind, but rather this organization fights against the Ultimate Despair. Even in the diary that was supposed to be written by Kisaragi, there was a sentence that said, "If this is it, we're safe." Maybe the Kisaragi Foundation tried to protect us, contrary to our suspicions. Then why are we in this situation? Ultimate Despair external agents. Akane, who was a classmate like us, was an Ultimate Despair. Is she an Ultimate Despair external agent? The fact that Junko Enoshima said that she entrusted an external agent with a special mission has something to do with our situation. I don't know. I don't know anything. Why are we here? Congratulations! This is the end of your study of background knowledge. Background knowledge? No matter your reason, it's up to your own choice, but since you lost your memory, you need to know the basic background information, right? You're studying it so far. Don't be funny. After all this, I still don't know anything about the situation. Jeez, aren't you too hasty, Maida-kun? This isn't the only place with clues. Go to the school sites, you'll find more in-depth clues. I feel like I'm being toyed around. I'll definitely find out the truth of flatten that thing's nose. Let's go find the unlocked place in the school site. So, aside from what we know as basic, there is the external agents, the Kisaragi's Foundation. It is not allies with the Ultimate Despair like the Toa group is. If anything, this building was just taken over. By who? I don't know. And the idea of an external agent group, I don't know. I don't know. It just... there's something to think. Oh, arcade. What is this? Is this the first time we've seen it? Oh, what happened? Oh, Maida-kun, wondering what this is? Curious? Are you curious? Aren't you? Monokuma. But this red machine is a memento machine. Memento? Do you have any friends and... wait, this is the skill machine. Yeah, this is the skill machine. I already know about this. Why is the skill machine here? I am not gonna buy anything. Ray Mekaru. Wait, what? I'm not gonna buy anything. Not from this machine. Just to be safe. This is it. I stood firmly in front of us, as if it were a top-secret archive or a military facility. It would be unreasonable to break a door this hard and large. Okay. There is one machine here, yeah. I don't have to do this now. What? Why? I'll use this one then. But I just stupid. Yeah, but let me use the thing. Let me use this half-baked potato. Kizu no Tomori, Ayane Hato no Kinjo Uehara, Kanata Inori, Kakeru Yamaguchi, Haruhiko Kubashikawa, Satsuki Hiranami, Mikako Kurokawa. You can see where the Monokuma medals are hidden in daily life. Oh, that's a skill. Well, I don't care about this anymore. Teruya Rain Mekaru. Remove non-stop debate bullets can delay. Bye. Hey, shh. Okay, I'm gonna buy only one more. Found a bug. Found a little bit of a bug. That's why I'm scared to use it in the machine, but let's see how far I can go. Got so many skills I technically already have. Teruya Otori. The amount of Monokuma medals earned is double. Akane Tiger. Additionally, increase the intimacy of friends with me during free time events. That would have been useful before. Tsurugi Kinjo. In the non-stop debates, correct truth bullets initially loaded. Thank you. Next floor it is. There is 4th floor, 5th floor. What else? Something on the 2nd floor? No. Something on the 3rd floor? No. The director's office on the 4th floor. The closed door on the 5th floor. That's Teruya. I've arrived. There must have been rooms on the 4th and 5th floor that have not been opened until now. Clearly on the 4th floor there is the information processing room in the headmaster's office. But there is also an unknown door at the end of the hallway in the 5th floor. Let's move. Ah, Yuki, stop! Teruya? What are you doing over here in the hallway? Investigating? Yeah, I remember the locked room on the 4th floor too. Something came to my mind when I come to the 4th floor. What comes to mind? Why, there's a ballroom on the 4th floor. I had a sudden thought. The empty room on the ballroom. The empty room? Ah, that one. I definitely remembered an empty, undecorated room in the hallway to the left from the ballroom entrance. I've seen Kinjo, Mekaru, and Kurokawa inspect the room a lot, but in the end, they didn't seem to notice anything special. That's it. If they are warriors, there's definitely something there. Because the purpose of the room is still unknown to us. Even if the others who are coordinated said that they couldn't find any more clues. What would happen if I started outside of it? It's true that something is suspicious, but is there anything unique about the ballroom? Well, that's true. Then I don't think we need to worry about that room. What's important for us right now is to find the truth about the case. Teruya, have you been on the 2nd floor of the student dormitory? There are lots of clues there. I thought there were too. I got it. Midas right, it's not really the time there are empty rooms. Yuki, let's get out of here alive. Haruhiko and the others who died will also be cheering for us in heaven. Teruya, isn't it understandable to think that the people who committed murder to the others can go to heaven because they became blackens? What? Yuki, I went out with a lot of effort and made an impressive comment. You don't gotta bring the realistic problem. Sorry, I was kidding. Yuki, are you okay? You don't seem to have energy. No, rather than lack of it. You look worried about something. It's because of Taira. No wonder. I can't think of anything to say to you right now. But still, stay strong. To come all the way here to give up would be rude to the others. If you don't give up, our world will surely open. There you are. Alright, I'll do my best. First, before checking the 4th floor, as Yuki says, I'll start for the 2nd floor of the dormitory. You can just check. You already here. What a spaz. Even Theria was worried about her. I am really that easy to see with just my face. What do you think? So I have this one right here. Before that. Can I really not go to the ballroom real quick? Nope. Denied. Denied. Whoa, what a mess. Oh, even the paper is blocking my way. A dusty photo was placed on the desk. This is... The people in the picture were people I had seen. I thought it was a bit unfamiliar. Kurokawa and Kisaragi. And the person behind. A person who resembles Kisaragi. It is not really Kisaragi, but I've seen this guy somewhere. Whoa! He's Hanzo Kisaragi, the 2nd representative of the Kisaragi Foundation. Whoa! The action is perfect, Maida-sama. At some points, how do we even come to know that? This is the basic skill of knowledge of a maid. What do you mean, maid? This is the subject of criminals. What was that? Are you imitating Kinjo-sama now? Shut up. Just looking at your face makes me mad. Get away from me. That is too much. And here I was going to explain the picture. What about it? This room, the principal's office? It was a private space of this building's owner. That picture are old memories of the owner. Owner? Are you talking about Kisaragi? It's up to Maida-sama to figure that out, sorry about that. Presuming the owner was growing up normally when he was young, but one day he better go. The girl who was collapsed near the house says she didn't remember anything except her name. But now what happened to her? The owner's family decided to support her, the one who had nowhere else to go. She was initially apathetic to the fact that the owner suddenly became a family member at her age, but she soon grew up together and they became like brother and sister, but they developed a strange family love. That picture is a family picture taken when they went to a picnic in the forest nearby. It is nice to see a harmonious look, isn't it? Well, I heard this, but I don't know about any details. I think this means the girl in the photo is Kurokawa. I don't even know even if you ask me. I'm just giving you clues. As mentioned just now, the Kisaragi family supported Kurokawa as a child. Anyone can see that because of this picture of Kurokawa and Kisaragi. So, when she first saw Kisaragi, Kurokawa recognized him? Then that means that Kurokawa knew Kisaragi before entering Hope's Peak Academy. Why didn't she tell us about this? I have no idea. It can be inferred that Hanzo Kisaragi, who I saw through Hope's Peak Academy's album, is Kisaragi's father. Father. But this person was the 2nd representative of the Kisaragi Foundation. Then his son, Yamato Kisaragi, that's the dog barking, what? Okay. By the way, Yamata-kun's late. Is he still at Hanzo's funeral? It's been 2 weeks already. What am I thinking? It can't be. That was simply my dream. I don't know what's going on. Kurokawa Kisaragi. Did you know all along? In this photo, little Kurokawa and little Kisaragi are smiling brightly, as if the current situation was a lie. The laughter of two people who are no longer from this world made this even more bitter. Oh! I can actually press this. The papers are cluttered. The dogs are barking. Scribbled by someone on each and every note scattered through. Entry 1. Tomorrow is the day I finally enter Hope's Peak Academy. I was worried about what would happen if I couldn't attend because it was only my family who had been admitted to Hope's Peak for generations. Still, I'm really happy. So today I decided to go to Hope's Peak Academy with Mikako to take a preliminary tour around the school. I don't know if what I just heard is true, but apparently there's been a sudden killing in Hope's Peak Academy's garden. The people just passed by seem to be people of the council, if I'm not mistaken. Something very bad is going on at Hope's Peak Academy. I want to talk to someone, but I may have heard the wrong thing, so it's best to keep quiet for now. This is what was written on the note. Do I need to check every single one of them? No, right? I do. It is not too late, thank God. Still, it's too late to save the other students, but I will protect my friends, at least with my own hands. If possible, it would be safest to live in the shelter prepared by the headmaster. But it's not possible to communicate with the headmaster. You have no choice but to protect our lives by ourselves. I was fortunate enough that I stopped by the main house, so I can be safe for the time being as long as I go to the place with the helicopters for the research who have been on standby. I don't want to do this. Entry number 27. I'm going crazy. If it goes on like this, it's over for sure. But I can't talk to anyone. I feel like I'm about to be killed the moment it comes out of my mouth. Not only me, but the person I consulted with would be at risk as well. That's why I can't say this to anyone close to me. But even if I stay still, I can't calm the situation down. No matter what I do, there is no way to prevent this from happening. It's just what this patch really is. 28. Did Mikako notice what I was doing? No, it can't be, but nevertheless Mikako noticed I was troubled. Yeah, I can't stay still like this. I want everyone. No, at least I have to protect my friends. 35. Father dies. Although he had a chronic illness, his was too sudden. Could it be they're involved in this? It is too much for an overthinking. Either way, after the funeral, I have to go back to my hometown for the inauguration of the third president. But is it okay to leave the school at this time? What should I do? You know, I miss books. Like just a big book with a stack of paper, like a leather cover, some writing in front of it, like something like a title, just telling what the book is, and then I have piles and piles and piles of paper inside. All of them with little writings. Some of them would be like removes or erase or like, I don't know, damaged in some point that would be difficult to read. But what matters is that every single piece of paper would be in a single place. Or at least I would see only the important one visible, instead of every single little piece of paper would be declared important. No matter how much I thought about this, I thought it would be better to stop them in advance, but Mikako insists on trusting them until the end. Thanks to her, I kept fighting. I think Mikako doesn't know the full story of the incidents, but I also want to believe in everyone. Still, one mistake in the judgment might cost us our lives. What decision should I take? There is still 2 notes, then Kinjo and the computer. Entry 6. Our classmates are good people. Unlike me, Mikako is not familiar with her school life, so I hope she makes many friends. But in spite of this pleasant feeling, I can't bear to be bothered by what I've heard the day before our entrance ceremony. Eventually, I got the job done. To make wiretapping tools out of some materials brought from home. I know it's a bad thing to do, but if something bad happens at the academy, anyone would care. Luckily, I was able to hear the conversation between the council committee and the headmaster. I've heard it for sure now, the incident in which 13 council students were massacred. It's a complete crazy story. Even so, the members of the council have been slowly disappearing since then. So maybe a crime with a huge scale is attacking our academy. Okay, this is part of the manga. One of the few mangas. Kinjo, can you, no? Kinjo, what are you looking at? Oh, Yuki. It is not much. I was looking at the files that were placed here. Files? Not very useful for me. The guy should read it, because you might remember something. Now then, I will investigate another area. You might as well look at the papers scattered in this room. What was Kinjo looking for? This is... In the file that Kinjo left, there were several sheets of an A4 size printed paper, and on the top of each paper was written as Hope Speak Academy 79th Freshman Registry. Inori, Hiranami, Uehara is arranged in an order of 15 profiles. Whether it was a record before entering the school, everyone had slightly different impressions than today. There was also a few things were slightly inconsistent with the body profiles recorded in. The electronic student handbook. Oh, this too. The memories we've had were definitely memories that were after we entered the school, right? There was this idea photo taken when we were in high school. Something's quite unfamiliar. An unfamiliar feature. The ultimate lucky student, Yuki Maeda. This is the owner of the ultimate level luck. An ordinary student with no talents, who just entered to lottery. They don't hold any grudges. Hey. What the fuck? Yuki? Huh? Are you okay? What happened? Teria? What's going on? Yeah, it's just me. I've been calling you for several times. Your mouth was wide open and drooling, and you didn't give any response. I was worried sick. I was? What happened? Did you find something, some shocking information? No, it's not like that. I just got dizzy for a minute. Dizziness? It was the same as Kurokawa. The class trial that will determine our fates will begin soon, so please take care of yourself. Also, I came for an investigation on the 2nd floor, just as Yuki told me. That was fast. Or maybe... I don't know exactly what does it all mean, but I'm investigating hard. He's just skipping the text, isn't he? Lottery will be the kind who just skips out the text instead of reading stuff. Okay, go investigate something else. Don't be stunned. What was that? Suddenly my head went blank and I had some flashbacks. The moment I looked at my old pictures, I felt an indescribable headache. What the hell? It's not doing it anymore. You know what's missing? The Ahoge. I don't have the Ahoge. Oh, during the whole game. I kind of noticed that. I just thought, oh, they threw it away, but no. This old picture shows me with the Ahoge. Why don't I have it anymore? Just my old photos, nothing strange. I have a clear memory of myself around this time. That's right, I don't know how much memory I really lost, but it was just a few moments ago. Still, why do I feel this way? 169.3 centimeters. This is me. Right? What am I even saying? Who would this person be if it wasn't me then? Because may have been Akari's influence, because my complex emotions act too swiftly. Or maybe it's because my head got so hot that I had lost my sense of calm. I need to focus on continuing the investigation. Oh, I'm moving. I didn't get a bullet. One quick second. Who am I? Pretty sure I am 13. Nope. I am 14. I am 11. I am 10. God damn it. No! Everything is wrong. Why are you being wrong? Stop it. I don't want this anymore. The paper is cluttered. Entry 16. Shocking. I saw something so shocking. I witnessed the murder of one of the council members. The miniature camera attached to him may have been discovered. One thing is certain, the culprit is a woman. In addition, no matter where you look at this, they are professional in this field. Did they notice I have been found? I might die as well, but can I step away like this, after seeing such a huge scene? With the help of Necro, the school student database was finally created. It was possible to research it, and we found out the identity of the students who murdered the council member, the ultimate soldier, Mukuro Ikusaba. Could she be the mastermind of what's happening at the academy right now? I wonder if it is better if we keep our hands away, but now we can't. What's even more upsetting is the appearance of the academy headmaster and the council committee, focusing only on covering up the case even when things get to this point. If you argue with them, it is certain that something big will happen. I feel like I'm finally stepping into the center of the case. While tracking down this Mukuro Ikusaba, I finally figured it out. It was the worst of all things. It was Yuko Enoshima, and she was planning something outrageous. If that plan is executed, we're all done for. I wonder, am I still okay even though I have entered my feet this deeply? Looking at what they're doing, I have observed this far. It wouldn't be strange if I have already been caught and killed. The shadow cast of Speak Academy was deep. There was a darkness so deep that I couldn't handle it alone. So some of this is stuff about the manga. Like the killing of the council, Mukuro Ikusaba, and kinda like a rehearsal of what the mind wiping would be like. More or less. It's a pretty old-fashioned computer on the desk. What? Wait, this computer? The power seems to be on, but nothing shows up on the screen. I tried briefly to tap on the keyboard, but the only thing reflected on the monitor screen was my face. Is it broken? Oh, I can move. Pretty sure I've seen everything. Okay. Pretty sure. If I haven't, I know where to come back to. There is one more room in this place. It is right here. Whoa. Hello. Monokuma. Wait, what? Did you stop again? Tell me something. Okay. Whoa. Monokuma suddenly moved, pressed a button on the control panel. Oh ho ho, Maida-kun, you come all the way up here. It feels like I just showed the shameful parts. What, 2 Monokumas? Aye aye. Yes, I am. As you can see from this room, this Monokuma is not the only one. We're close to 100. Few hundreds. More than that, this Monokuma in front of the panel did something. Yeah, Operator Kuma called me to the processing room. Operator Kuma? It's a nickname for the Monokuma who actually controls me. It's controlling you. Monokuma controls Monokuma. Something wrong? No, but what about the mastermind? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, the processing room has dedicated machines, so don't touch it carelessly. If you try to touch it, Operator Kuma's automatic defense function over there deactivates and tear Maida-kun to shreds. No matter how curious you are, there's a total self-destruction of the facility button. So you can't press the same button twice, right? Who's gonna press that? Just leave. If Monokuma controls Monokuma, you mean people don't have to control it? Now even so, who controls this Operator Kuma? Otherwise there's not much playing, it's like a machine. Now Monokuma itself is a machine, but... Wait, is Monokuma just a machine? Something like an artificial intelligence robot. I'm so confused, I don't even know what I'm talking. Dozens of monitors. Besides, what's being shown in here is everything. These are the interiors of the school. It seems the information processing room looks like a room used by the masterminds. Mekaru. Even the reception video from the surveillance camera and the panel that controls Monokuma. However, this is the mastermind, isn't it? But was there anyone else really here? For at least the 16 of us, including Kisaragi, there's no one who can do this, right? Unless a new character comes out and says, voila, I'm the mastermind. Maybe this room is more absurd than I thought. Still, it must be an important place. An information processing room full of unknown machines. There must be a hidden secret in this room. What is all this? Involuntarily turning my eyes towards the corner, I was startled by an unimaginable sight. Why so many Monokumas? Monokuma, 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 Monokuma. Gotta be surprised by all of them. The long corridor inside the information processing room, the Monokumas were standing in line in an orderly manner without leaving a gap. That's a lie. That's a goddamn lie. There's plenty of gaps. What are you talking about? Am I the one wearing glasses? What kind of joke is this? Monokuma! Huh? I thought I heard hundreds of laughs right away, but as soon as I realized that these Monokumas were immobile, they are just standing, just like it happened several times in class trials. These Monokumas. Ooh! The ecology of Monokuma. Whoa! It surprised me. Suddenly a strange video was playing on the LCD monitor attached to the ceiling. Monokuma. He was born in the year of in Towa City, the center of high-tech and technology. This being moves according to the commands and has enough combat skills to fight the army, but he has difficulty in regards to tactical performance due to poor AI level. But what if the alter ego developed by the ultimate programmer? A student at Hope Speak Academy. What if this AE were to be transplanted into Monokuma? The ultimate despaired student caught eye on these facts and experimentally created an alter ego that completely copied its entire personality. The research has progressed to the stage where the chip it contains can be implemented into Monokuma. Not only the tester left, will the symbol of arts on despair technology be successful? To be continued. What? Did I just... That alter ego is me! What? It is easy to say, like way easier than artificial intelligence, but a higher level of technology, alter ego Monokuma. Whoa. Don't be ridiculous, this can't be some kind of science fiction. Out of current scientific intelligence, it's impossible to create with such a science manpower. Is that so? Maida-kun, do you know anything about the Toa Group? Toa Group? You mean that high-tech IT company? I don't know much, but of course I know that the company has great technology, but to have an AI like yours. Maida-kun is so naive. It's not like that. What's more, you'd be surprised to know who my parents are. Well, it's up to you whether or not you believe it. After all, the Kisaragi Foundation has a similar level of technological prowess. The heck? Why are you suddenly revealing so many things? What's the complaint? On a topic that I've been kept from knowing the truth. Now I can't help but feel suspicious when you suddenly change your attitude and tell me these other facts. Really now? Well, I'm only doing it now because I was ordered to. Huh? My hold is already over. Now I'm just making me start a wishes come true. Your role is over. What wish do you mean? Why do you mean? Why do I mean? Why don't you try to remember instead? Monokuma's true identity. Alter ego. A lot of information suddenly flows into my head. And there are no lights, so it's hard to see inside, but it seems there are some machines beyond that. What? A huge machine. It's like I've seen it somewhere. Memory manipulator. Although it needs a few more adjustments, it's possible to remove, modify, and manipulate memories for a certain period of time. The reliability has been proven by Hyoko Tanashi, so it can be used without much. What was that? What's going on? Someone just spoke in my mind. I know that machine? I don't know why. The reason is unknown, but that machine must be... Huh? What? What is this feeling? My head throbs and tightens. Hey Maida, what's wrong? Makaru. Are you having a cold sweat? You seem bad. I'm fine now. Just felt dizzy for a second. Well, if you don't mind. I don't know what just happened. Somehow I can be assured that information just obtained and that brief moment is 100% real. I just had that feeling. Monokuma. Memory manipulator. Makaru, this is... Yeah, I know. It is a very interesting place. We need to look into it. Wait, Maida. What's wrong? I wanted to ask you for a moment. The murder of Yamato Kisaragi a few days ago. Do you really believe Monokuma is the killer? Well, I'm not sure. If it is Monokuma, they can teleport at will, so it wouldn't be possible. If so, why did Monokuma kill him then? The guy made it clear early on that he wasn't involved in the case, and he didn't even touch us directly. The only time he's in contact with us is when they violate the rules or is executed. Then does that mean Yamato Kisaragi and Mikako Kurakawa broke the rules? I don't think that's the case. Looking at Monokuma's motive, Kisaragi was definitely killed for a specific reason. Makaru, I have a lot of questions about that, but first we're trying to find out the truth about the incidents now, right? Wouldn't it be better to think about that later and focus on finding new clues? Yes, you're right. This is simply my personality who can tolerate trying to move on with unsolved questions. But I'm sure there must be some reason for Kisaragi's death. And if possible, I will surely uncover the truth. Since Makaru has her own determination. Is it okay to just skip over that last incident of us upsetting Makaru what she said? No. With this, it seems that all the locked areas on the 4th floor, the information processing room, and the director's office have been investigated. And there was some progress. It could be said that there was. A lot of paper notes found in the school headmaster's office. The order was jumbled, but that's to be expected. Kisaragi must have written these. The handwriting and the notebook on the back of the library were the same, and whenever you look on the 3rd generation representative or Mikako, there are no other names except Kisaragi. No one else came up. And the fragmentary pieces of information on that note are true. Kisaragi was really trying to protect us. I can't say for sure yet, but the others have investigated the headmaster's office. They'll be able to get a rough idea of the structure of the case, except Otori, who just keeps skipping the dialogue. Let's talk about it at the class trial. So now the last locked room on the 5th floor. Again. Since I started investigating the 4th floor, a headache from nowhere stabbed me in the head. I tried to ignore it and continue to the 5th floor. Sorry about that. It's getting late. It's getting late. It's getting late. Oh, everyone's here. Except, no, someone is missing. Where is the person? We can't get there now? This fucking bear. You're better off not watching. What's going on, Makaru? Teruya? Oh, Yuki, are you here to investigate? Yeah, I've examined all the rooms on the 2nd floor and 4th floor in the school. They have been locked so far. It should be the only place left. This damn bear is keeping us from entering. I'm really doing this for you guys. If you open this door now, you're going to regret it. Don't be ridiculous. How's about this a fair investigation? Does it contain important information? You're doing this because you're afraid I will win now. That's not it. I'm doing it for you. Why is Monokuma doing this all of a sudden? There must be something in this new place, but... if I could use violence, I would have made him go away with force already. You should never enter here. It'll be unfair to you guys. This bear is annoying. How long are they gonna keep such alive? Oh, okay, it is her. They say they were going to enter voluntarily, so there's nothing to stop them now. Akane. Is that really okay? That's a huge spoiler. If these people win the trial anyway, they will return safely. I've prepared the helicopter, so there's no problem, right? Above all else, this class trial is not a place you are used to every day. But about that place? You'll find out if you're there anyway. Don't you think it's better to know in advance? Is that so? Well, if Miss Tara says it... Helicopter. What were you talking about earlier? Well, it would be better to see with your own eyes. I'll say, it would definitely bore your heads. Sitting outside, Monokuma, who had been sternly blocking the door until a while ago, suddenly changed his attitude and opened the door with ease. And the landscape that was waiting for us beyond that door. It's an island. Huh? The expansive green forest, the vast blue sea, the bright sun just started to rise. My cell phone just lit up. The battery has been charged. I can finally talk to the outside world, but execute a surgery in a pool of blood. It was not artificial light, but the real sunlight that I saw in about a month was dazzlingly illuminating us. Good. What is this? The outside? Here? This is ridiculous. Beyond the door is another room. It was really outside. The air I felt on my skin proved it. What a wonderful sunrise. You know, this island looks like a straight bread from the sun on the latitude. What? Wait, did you say islands? Ah, outside. I'm really outside. Well, I thought I'd never see the sun again. Wow. Wait, you idiots, where are you going? But outside. It's the outside. Calm down, you dumbass. The outside is not what matters. That's right, Makuro-sama made a good judgment. If you had taken one more step, Porto 37 would have become a beehive of organs. What? This is it. This door is the exit that leads outside, but I can't let you go yet. You never could get out from the exit anyway, so I didn't even bother to investigate. Please stop looking outside and come on in. How was it? The impression you had when you saw it with your own eyes. Makuro-sama guessed before, right? That it was not Hope's Big Academy. That was correct, congratulations. Put your congratulations to death. You see why I desperately tried to block the door now. Makuro, why are you so angry? I know it's surprising that this wasn't Hope's Peak, but isn't that what you already expected? Akane said earlier that this was definitely an island. It's not a matter of whether or not Hope's Peak Academy was here or not, it's that she didn't know the location we were. We were? What? What? Besides, if the scale grows this much, it is doubtful whether we'll be able to return. Who knows, maybe we'll be buried in the sea where I don't know where to go. No, don't joke like that. They promised us to get us out of here, if we find out the truth. Hey, didn't you say that there was some kind of chopper earlier? Of course, if you win a city back safely, safety is also guaranteed. Makuro-sama, would you please refrain from making assumptions? This is not an assumption. Also, what happened to bringing us around islands we don't know anything about? It is up to you to deduce that. Deduce that. How about it? After all, I did well to show it outside in advance, right? If I had seen it in the courtroom, it would have been a bigger shock. Seen in the courtroom? What do you mean? Who knows? Anyways, I'm going to start a class trial right now, and I've shown you this far, so can I say now? Indeed, the last class trial room won't be the usual one. I'm doing the special stage suitable for the end. Special stage? I'll explain it to you on the broadcast soon, but the entrance to the special court is at the entrance hall. We'll start right away, so please hurry up and gather at the entrance. I see. Did you decide there? Exciting. See you all later. Wait a minute. The entrance hall? Isn't that just a doorway? That door is like a huge vault. That wasn't it. We just looked outside a minute ago, right? It's on the 5th floor. But outside this door was the ground. Then that means... Yes, the place we always thought was the 1st floor wasn't the 1st floor. It was the 4th floor basement. We are now at the 1st floor, not the 5th floor. It was on the ground? What the hell is this place? When I saw the exterior of the building for a while, it's almost disappeared because it seemed old, but I could read it clearly. The third Kisaragi laboratory is what it said. So after all, this was a Kisaragi Foundation building. Then does that mean the mastermind was also part of the Kisaragi Foundation? I don't know. The Kisaragi Foundation is located on an island in the middle of the sea. I wonder if they were working together in this lab. What's the Kisaragi Foundation's research institute changed to the Hope's Peak Academy? I got a lot of information from the nearly open place, but there really were no clues about these things. Well, what are you saying? No, but then, if we don't reveal the truth, we... Have you waited long enough? Then let's get started, the finale of this long story. Everyone, please gather in the entrance hall. Wait, this will be the final stage. Wow, I haven't found anything. And the glass stars, I told you, he keeps skipping the dialogue. Otori, take this seriously, please. Wait, Kinjo. We have Kinjo, don't we? This Kinjo has all his memories back. We'll do something about it. Would you shut up? You're being naive. Are you never going to grow up? Sorry. Don't worry. I have no intention of leaving everything to Kinjo. I'm just certain, because the clues that Akane Tara had prepared were not useless at all. It's just our situation is so absurd that we are in the middle of the sea. We shall go anyway. Like it or not, as long as this place is the way out, there is no other place to investigate further. Following the information we found so far, we have no choice but to succumb to be true. Okay, now is the time to put an end to it. To survive in this terrible place. You have no choice but to fight against despair. We are told to meet at the entrance hall, not the usual place for this class trial. I don't know what's being staged, but let's hurry up. Entrance hall it is. Okay, I gotta go to the entrance hall. All the way to the entrance hall. Hey. Huh? What's that noise? Who's there? What? I think I heard it from the headmaster's office. I have to move it ASAP because Monokuma's called us to the trial. I'm worried about this. I want to check the headmaster's office just for a moment. Oh, it's on. Huh? As soon as I entered the headmaster's office, where the sun is supposed to be, the first thing I noticed was a computer screen that I examined a while ago. Why is the sound coming from this computer? Based on the data obtained from Junko Enoshima, they succeeded in obtaining a sample of the memory manipulation device. I looked a little blurry at first, but soon something started to appear on the screen, and a voice mixer and mechanical noise began to speak. Memory will be erased. However, I succeeded in developing a temporary memory storage based on the obtained data and samples. Whose voice is this? Memory storage device. Constant frequency, moving, about the machine, to some extent minimized. But it hasn't been tested yet. And brain science isn't a field of arithmetic. If any side effects occur, it may happen. For that reason, there's an insurance. A small detonator can be used in order to detonate with an external signal that is included in the machine. I'll load it. If you're looking at this message, this is not ultimate despair, and if she said I can't finish the job, be sure to cure us with. What happened to the screen? I think I heard something really important, but there was a lot of noise and I couldn't understand it properly. And I had no idea what purpose or even how this message was coming out. I can't help it, but there's no time to delay here. Watch out. Ooh. Watch out for Utsuro. Utsuro? Wait, more importantly than this, who are you? I don't know who's looking at this right now. I don't know when it'll disappear. This could be a miracle that I can express my own intentions this way. That's why I'm only going to say what I have to say. No matter what happens, you have to stop Utsuro. Someone's shadow suddenly appeared on the screen. I didn't know what he was talking about, but he seemed to have a familiar silhouette and a voice that I had heard somewhere. I don't know what's the situation right now, but being able to speak with this level of intelligence means I am no longer in this world. Wait, I have no idea what you're talking about. Where in the world are you? Now I don't even know what happened to the memory storage device or what happened to my friends. What I'm trying to say is, this is not over yet. What, they can't hear me? You could say I'm the vaccine overlaid on a virus program. This very existence is a product of conscience. There's nothing I can do about this, but I might as well do as much as I can. I try to pass on the information I gathered as far as I can. Utsuro was found in the overreading data. If anything is listening, anyone is listening, Utsuro is... God damn it. Huh? Hey, what's wrong? No matter how much I'm waiting from the computer, shaking the monitor, the unidentified voice was never heard again. I don't know what kind of communication a program was this just now, but I feel like I heard incredibly important information. Memory storage device. Utsuro. Utsuro. Is it someone here? No, there's a possibility that I may not be human. Still, it seems that this being is having trouble stopping Utsuro. But even if you suddenly tell us to stop them, their identity is unknown, and the possibility that this could be a trap from the mastermind cannot be ruled out. Still, it was a very familiar voice. Watch out for Utsuro. Utsuro. Orustu Utsuro. Ruosto. Otto. No, it's not playing words, okay. Utsuro. 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 Why can I have everything I want? Why can I do everything I think? What am I living for? Why am I in despair? You're late, Maida. Sorry, I was looking into something for a minute. I thought you probably ran away. Ran away where? You mean through the door on the 5th floor? If I go out there, I'll die. It is the entrance door. You guys didn't know, did you? Are you saying you knew? Then it sounds like we knew the identity of this building before we lost our memories. Thank you. This helped me further on my reasoning. Well, if we don't want it, everything will be revealed soon. It's fine, we can do this, because Kinji knows everything. There's nothing to be afraid of. Teruya, I don't know what I don't know. Everyone seems to have gathered to the entrance hall, and the trial preparations are almost complete. Shall we begin? You guys please enter through the huge door into the entrance hall. Enter. How do we open the huge door? Boop. It opens. Ah! Are you surprised now? If the door from the 5th floor was the same, you wouldn't be surprised that this door opens. Well, yes, but sometimes I've been imagining leaving through this door many times. Anyways, let's go ahead and begin our discussion. Once the trial begins, we can say whatever we need to say. At first I thought this was just a place for escape, but in fact it was just a door leading to somewhere deep in the 4th basement. But we can't escape from here, unless we pass through this gate and uncover the truth in the last class trial. In a sense, going through this door doesn't mean escaping. Finally, it begins. We've been through a lot of sacrifices and a lot of despair. The time has come to finally finish this. Memory storage device, Utsuro. Translator notes, there is a secret dialogue if you completed the free-time events of any of the survivors. Also, the memento machine has been moved to the top right of the screen, on the side of the room for the final trial. Aww. I mean, I did finish Macarus. But like, there was a problem with the game. Like, I don't know if it was the version that I was playing, But what matters is, I wasn't able to go further from the 4th chapter. There was a bug. Instead of the game continuing to the 5th chapter, it would just reset back to the main screen. I would load up my save, and the game would go back to the main screen. So while I was trying to fix it, I was able to fix it, but I lost my save data. The only way I was able to continue with the game was to use the chapter skip to the very ending. Chapter skip to the 5th chapter. So I lost all my progress. I did had finished talking to Mekaru, but now I'm sad. What do you want me to say? Let's do our best, let's believe in hope. Those words don't really suit me. Even if this is the last time, I won't say anything like that, so keep your mind focused and concentrate on the trial. Still, I never thought that I would end up fighting with you guys like this. Let's make sure to survive together. But that doesn't mean I'm acknowledging you, so don't get me wrong. You will always be incompetent. Maida, there's nothing I can say until the trial begins. But, yeah, I can say this. That we will all escape from here together. Don't give up hope. We will survive. Yuki, we can do this. This is the last terrible class trial. Our survival over the masterminds, Hiranamis, Obashikawas, and the wish of everyone who dies. Let's go. I'm ready. Nope. Oh. I mean, it was during the ballroom events. I had no one. God damn it! Stop press. Okay, press 0. 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Thank you. It was on the ballroom event on the 4th chapter. I had no one else to talk to. I did all of Hiranami's events. So I just like, oh, let's mess around with Mekaru for a while. So I gave her a gift. Her ultimate gift is a teddy bear. I did all her talking. I was able to do every single one of her events after Hiranami's. Maybe it's because I had some done prior to the 4th chapter. But I'm ending the stream, by the way. I did say I was going to end, so I'm ending it. I did all her talking. It was all in Korean, so I don't really understand what was going on. But her ultimate gift was a giant teddy bear. She gave me a particular gift. That was a pair of glasses. At some point she gave me back a teddy bear. And then she gave me her panties. She was the only one I got underwear from. So yeah, you can say that Mekaru is my favorite character in this game. Mekaru and Hiranami. I like the clown. In any case, as I said, next stream is gonna be the end of Danganronpa Another Despair Academy. I have some things to say about this game, of course. I've been preparing not a long, but a critic of the game. It's not gonna be very long. It's gonna be more like a compilation of every chapter up to this point. Especially things that I didn't say about the 5th chapter, because it felt like it needed the 6th chapter to accommodate. I have my eyes closed, I'm almost falling asleep. Where is the end broadcast button? Here it is. Okay, so till next stream dates, whenever it is. Bye bye.